It's Saturday night and live on 2K Sports. We've got the excitement of the NBA for you tonight. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. And for Milwaukee, the guard and off guard are Lillard and Trent. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. And it's Prince in at the 3 slot. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Now, here's Garland. Mitchell outside. Over Trent. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Garland. Mitchell's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Cavs. It's Trent on the wing. From deep, Giannis. Rebound, Donovan Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cavaliers. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
There's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Now here's Lillard. Really played well against Memphis in his last outing. Giannis sets a screen for Trent. Drops in the tray.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Allen. His last outing with 20 points. To the inside. Mobley misses.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Wasted no time on that one.
Incredible range. Lillard makes these deep shots look like they're effortless.
Pass to Hunter. Mitchell in the corner. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Mitchell's got 7 points. For the Bucks, they won their last contest, that game against Memphis.
And that was not an easy game for them. I mean, they barely hung on at the end of regulation before they were able to pull it out in overtime.
And it could turn out to be one of their biggest wins of the season. I mean, just because of the way they came through when it mattered most. That's clutch play that could serve them well going forward.
Hunter, no good. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Lopez, a screen on Garland. And Giannis gets it to go.
You know, that's a nice little shot to have in your repertoire. Just a lovely touch on that little flop from Antetokounmpo.
Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26.
And here is Antetokounmpo following the three-pointer from DeAndre Hunter. It's Prince on the wing. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Hunter against Antetokounmpo. Garland left side. Hunter sets a screen for Garland. And the 3 off target.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
It's good.
Just like clockwork, Lopez doing damage inside.
And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. And we've got a moment now to look at the highest scoring teams in the NBA from last season. In fourth, the Bucks.
Boy, they do an excellent job offensively. Most of the season last year, they were really in sync. A nice flow and rhythm to their offensive game. But anytime you score the points they did, it's about unselfishness and trusting each other.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Doc Rivers gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. So for much of the brief time I had with him, he was talking about Evan Mobley. He said this kid is not a kid. This is a mature big man who affects all aspects of the game at both ends. But in particular, he's worried about Mobley's defensive presence and his ability to guard every position on the floor. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
The first free throw is good. And with a few games in the books, Greg, what's the key for coaches during this part of the season?
And Kevin, if I were a head coach, I'd be trying to nail down my best five. NBA games are mostly decided in that final 3 or 4 minutes. So I want to know who I can trust when it matters most.
That one misses. Well, last season, the Cavaliers won their first playoff series since 2018. That's when LeBron was with them, Greg.
And it was their first series win without LeBron James since 1993. So it was a huge deal for the organization as they continue to take steps in the right direction.
Here's Lillard after the basket by DeAndre Hunter. Pass to Trent. It's Prince on the wing. The three. And again, the Bucks miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Hunter dishes to Mitchell. Over Trent. Can't nail the jumper.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Now Lillard. He's got 6. Left side, out of the Kumbo. Garland with the rebound. The Cavaliers trailing. To the middle. He's looking for Mobley and finds him. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And went up and pulled it down. Mobley soaring.
Milwaukee's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Grizzlies in Memphis. Offensive rebound. Here's Lillard. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
You cannot measure heart, but Dame's is as big as anybody's.
And Special K, as good as Damian Lillard can be throughout a game, he definitely takes it up a notch in crunch time.
Couldn't agree with you more, Kevin. He's one of those guys that certainly seems to rise to the occasion and relish in the clutch moments. And his range is in the gym-like. I mean, 30 feet away, 35 feet away, he shoots it the same as if it's a mid-range jumper.
Free throw good, Damian Lillard. Clark, there are some that would say that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in Milwaukee Bucks history. Others might say Lou Alcindor. What do you say?
Hey, pump the brakes on that Giannis. I love the Greek freak. But I tell you, Kareem is my guy. I would tip my hat there, but I certainly understand why others would say, Giannis, I'm going to hang my hat with Kareem.
And it's Green, missing. The Cavaliers trail by 3. There's Garland. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Dribble penetration is what Garland's all about, and he's a great decision maker on the move.
Over to the left wing. Sims, the pass to Connaughton. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Mobley outside. Back to Mitchell. Beyond the arc. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Bucks have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. To the right side. Kuzma. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Mitchell looking it over. Up top, Garland. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Shoots from the high post. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Now, here's Lillard. He's got 9. Out to the right wing. Here's Connaughton. Hits it from three-point range. Connaughton's got 5 points so far.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now, here's Mitchell. 23 points for him the last game against Orlando. Lillard outside. Oh, good with the triple. The Cavaliers trail by 3. And here's Mitchell from the arc. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 4 assists in the game. Milwaukee has gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. Here's Lillard. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Lobbed up there for Allen. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Woo-hoo-hoo, that's the stuff of nightmares for the defense. They'll see that one in their sleep. A long athlete like Allen flying in the air, that's a bad picture.
Now, here's Kuzma. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Memphis, and the basket by Lillard.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Here's Mitchell. They trail by 3. Launches it. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 16.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Sims inside. He's against Allen. There's a screen. Shot clock at 6. Buries it from three-point range. Lillard's got 17.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Green. Mitchell passes to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down hard.
Sets a great screen, and then Mobley gets perfect position there on the roll.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Bucks shooting it officially from the get-go. They're at 52% from the field. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Lillard. 17 points in the game. Outside, Green from deep. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Milwaukee Bucks. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
Bucks leading by 4. On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. They've got Max Strus. Wade out there with the Okoro. And there's Jared Allen. And it's Jerome in at the 1 spot. Here's Allen. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Boy, exhibiting toughness right there and persistence. Allen might have been fouled on that inside basket.
Porter finds Green. Shoots over Strus. And Green gets it to go. Green's got the lead up to 4 now for Milwaukee.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Allen against Portis. Allen passes to Strus. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jerome. Guarded by Porter. Jerome. No good. Milwaukee's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Portis in the post. Working on Allen. Portis can't get it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 4. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in, and I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate your report. Screen by Allen. Here's Jerome. And he makes good on the layup.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. They lead by 4. Green kicks to Prince. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 6th rebound on the night. Now here's Okoro. He's guarded closely. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Pass to Jerome. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. And now just a 1-point Milwaukee lead. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Okoro with it. Now Green defending. Pass to Jerome. Wade outside. Shoots over Portis. And again, it's Cleveland. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Pat Connaughton comes in for Prince. And Trent subbed in for Green. Jerome, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
The Bucks trail. Here's Trent. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Allen with the screen for Garland. Over Porter. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Bucks have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Trent gets the bucket.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
Pass to Hunter. Here's Jerome. The wide open shot from Strus. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Strus has got himself on the board with 3 there. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. And here is Connaughton. 8 points for him. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Connaughton's got 10. Cleveland's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Here's Garland. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Driving in. Machetes his way. Giannis. Count that bucket.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
And it's Strus missing.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Here's Antetokounmpo. The shot from the low post is good. Now it's a 6-point Bucks lead.
As he's gotten older, we've seen KPJ become a willing passer.
Hunter against Antetokounmpo. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Trent.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Cavaliers with the rebound, and this is the first season matchup for them against this Milwaukee team.
And we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two terrific teams last year.
Exactly. They split the series, Greg. 2 elite teams and conference foes renewing that rivalry tonight.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Into the lane. Hunter finds Strus. And it's sent back by Lopez.
You could see Lopez tracking that shot the whole way. Nice awareness from him and a terrific rejection as well.
You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
That free throw, no good. And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked 1st in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Dean Wade, he's checked in for Jared Allen. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Max Strus. Pass to Porter. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
Defense has Giannis well covered, but he gets physical right back and draws the foul in the act of shooting.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. No good on that one.
A multiple-time MVP. You know, what's really scary is that Giannis feels like he can keep getting better, and more importantly, he does the work to get better.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Green comes in for Wade. And it's a Okoro in for Ty Jerome. And the second free throw, good.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him with an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Outside Porter. On the wing, Giannis. Down low, here's Lopez. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Giannis has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now Garland. Mitchell outside. Here's Green. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Brook Lopez. The Cavaliers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just 1 or 2 guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
And he can't get the first one. Clark, we know the Bucks are a veteran team that has now leveraged their assets to try to win now.
And the question is, Kevin, do they have enough? There's a point at which veteran becomes a nicer way or a euphemism for old, especially in today's NBA. That can be a problem for you.
He hits the second from the line.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Giannis right side. Trent a screen on Mobley. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high impact defense they want to see out of him.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's hauled in by Giannis. Giannis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Giannis says, "Get off me!"
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
And then Allen slams it in.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
We've got 1:23 left here in the second. Giannis with it. He's got 10. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
We've seen him miss a couple from the line so far, going 2 for 4. Milwaukee making a switch here. Sims is checked in. Hunter's checked in for the Cavaliers. Free throw no good for Giannis. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Hunter down low, guarded by Porter. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Here's the screen. Amude. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Pass to Mobley. Mitchell kicks to Mobley. And here's Garland for 3. Offensive rebound. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Allen.
Well, you see the hustle from Allen there, guys, and his relentlessness and the mindset to keep at it really allows him to gobble up those offensive boards.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Porter. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got his 5th assist in this one. Now, here's Garland. Hunter for 3. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Bucks lead by 4. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Doc. A high-scoring affair in the first half. Did you think coming in that it would be this kind of a shootout?
Not at all, but we're not playing good enough defense to guard anybody. So, we just got to play better to keep the ball in front of us.
Doc, thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Welcome to this early season edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Before we analyze that first half, we get to check out the power rankings.
And a look here now at the Bucks. They've already shown they're a strong team. You can see why they're moving up the ranks.
Hey, that's good play calling, good execution. They're playing with a lot of confidence right now.
Well, coming back to the game of the night, the Bucks find themselves in a close one.
Depth has been the key for them so far. They've gotten a nice spark from their second unit, especially at the offensive end.
And they've needed every bit of that bench production. It's been the difference. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of the game it's been so far. We've got Damian Lillard. Prince out there with Kyle Kuzma. And there's Jackson. And it's Sims in at the 5. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. 4-point game. Bangs home the trifecta. Garland's got the first basket of the second half. That one for Cleveland. GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that 3. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his looks.
The shot by Lillard wide open.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
Garland kicks to Mobley for 3. Mitchell. The rebound by Prince. The Bucks have gone 0 for 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Bucks passing it around. Mitchell against Kuzma. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
Hunter dishes to Garland. And the 3-ball is good. Garland's got 6 points in the quarter.
You have to take Garland seriously at the arc. He is a talented shooter.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. The shot's good from Kuzma.
Finally get one to drop after starting the half with 4 straight clanks.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Bucks are still trying to perfect their chemistry. Bobby Portis says things take time. You've got to keep continuing to build it. There's another level Dame and Giannis can get to. Just making it clockwork. Them continuing to get better at it opens the floor for everyone else on the court. Kevin?
Well, David, with those two guys, Dame and Giannis, it opens the floor up a lot. Hey, thanks for the report.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Allen. He's coming off an excellent season, and he did his share on the glass, battled his way into the top 15 in rebounds per game.
And yeah, he's one of the most efficient scorers in the league for sure. Moves without the ball, avoids taking the bad shots. That's why he was top 5 in field goal percentage last year. Mitchell outside. Garland against Lillard. A kick out to Mobley. No good from outside. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Hunter against Jackson. With the teardrop, Hunter with some nice defense. Cleveland's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Such a wide-open look. Garland's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And the release for Garland is getting quicker as he gets more comfortable.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. That's a 2 from Lillard, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And that's 19 points for Lillard.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Mitchell outside. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Milwaukee in the lead. Stolen by Garland. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. And then Allen slams it in. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
And you know, guys, all it takes is inside positioning. As soon as you give Allen that, it's pretty much a wrap.
Lillard from outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
And Allen impacts the game on all levels. This kid has what it takes.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And he shot 74 from the line a season ago.
And the first one at the line is good. And Allen drops them both. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Lillard. He's got 19. Five on the clock. Offline with his 3.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
And, you know, Damian Lillard has such a quick release. Excellent at getting his shot up and over the defense inside.
Here's Mitchell. And another miss by Cleveland.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Here is Lillard. 21 points in the game. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
Not so unusual to see Lillard scoring in bunches like this. But he's on fire here.
Pass to Hunter. Now, here's Mitchell. Driving to the basket. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Oh, a fearless play by Mitchell. Sinks his shot while being fouled, and now he'll get to the line.
When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
Lopez, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Pat Connaughton comes in for Prince.
And we've seen Mitchell go up against much larger defenders throughout his career. And the reason he makes it look so easy is because of that 6'10 wingspan. Keep in mind, he stands at 6'1", but that's incredible length at his height.
Kuzma can't get it to go. Cavaliers have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Off target from outside.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Out to the wing. Three-pointer, Lillard. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Lillard's got 9 points here in the second half. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trail by 1. Mobley finds Mitchell.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Portis, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. On the wing, Mitchell. Guarded by Jackson. Mobley, the pass to Strus. 6 to shoot. Garland, that's for 2. And that one's on target from the wing. And 12 points for Darius Garland.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Now Lillard. 26 points for him. Over Garland. Lillard misses. Cavaliers leading. Shoots. Garland, no good.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Here's Connaughton. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Strus passes to Mitchell. And he's good on the 3-ball. Mitchell's got the lead up to 4 now for the Cavs.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
Lillard with it. Pass to Jackson. From 12 feet out, and he gets the jumper to drop. Jackson's got his first points of the game. For Cleveland, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. To the paint, here's Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
Oh, great pass by Mitchell. He can run your offense, slide over to the 2 as well, giving you some great backcourt versatility.
Now here's Lillard. Lopez, a screen on Garland. Lillard attacking, and it's good. 2 points. Lillard's got 28.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Allen finds Garland. A basket good off the assist from Allen.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Bucks trail by 4. 1:41 left in the third quarter. Out left to the wing. Here's Connaughton. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Strus with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And it goes down 2 points. Strus has got his second basket of the night.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
1:12 left to play here in the third. To the wing right side. Connaughton. Off target from three-point range. Mitchell outside. Great D that time from Portis. The Bucks shooting 37% so far in the third quarter, and they're not satisfied with this lack of offensive execution. Lillard against Garland. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Lillard.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
Mitchell outside. 30 seconds left to play in the third. And it's Connaughton with the rebound. The Bucks shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. It's Lillard, top of the key. No good off the front iron. It's Strus on the wing. The wide open look here for Garland. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Cavaliers on top, up by 4. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for Cleveland, Max Strus is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Darius Garland. Then there's Wade. And it's Jerome in at the shooting guard. Giannis outside. Against contact. Giannis Antetokounmpo forces it through.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Garland, no good. Bucks trail by 4. Here's Giannis. Using his size, Giannis.
It's almost illegal. Somebody as big as Giannis shouldn't really have that quick of a first step.
Porter against Garland. Fires at the elbow. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Giannis with the dunk and throwing it down hard.
The combination of size and elite athleticism on full display from Giannis there.
Garland, the pass to Wade. Hunter, the 3, sinks the three-pointer. Hunter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Porter looking it over. Shoots over Garland. Porter, no luck. Cleveland leading by 3. Driving in. Good.
have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Outside, Porter. Giannis outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Hunter's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the wing on the left. Jerome, good. And it's a 7-point Cavalier lead.
Oh, superb pass from Garland. He's all for setting up his teammate.
Over to the wing. Pass to Portis. And the ball goes out of bounds. And last touch by Strus.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Okoro, he's checked in for Cleveland. Near the three-point line, it's Porter, and it falls over the rim and in.
Porter Jr., we know he can create his own shot, but he also can knock down the catch-and-shoot jumper.
Wade outside. Back to Garland. Elbow shot. Basket counts. Garland's got the lead back up to 7 now for Cleveland.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
Giannis kicks to Portis. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
This is Portis in his comfort zone, scoring deep inside.
Cleveland leading by 5. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Garland, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Out to the right wing. Trent kicks to Giannis. Garland with the rebound.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Hunter, the pass to Wade. Here's Garland. Guarded by Porter. Jerome. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Jerome's got the lead up to 8 now for the Cavs. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Milwaukee. To the left side wing. Porter's for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Garland's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Wade. And here is Hunter. Here's Jerome. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Here's Giannis. Giannis dunks it down.
He is certainly one of the few true franchise cornerstones in the league. Few guys can take over a game like the Greek Freak.
Here's Jerome, defended by Trent. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. Both teams will make substitutions. Allen finds Okoro. Screen by Allen. For 3, Mitchell cans it from downtown. Mitchell's got 28.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Pass to Trent. There's the 3. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Garland looking it over. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. 4 on the clock. A nice shot by Mobley.
With how well Garland scores it, in that pick and roll, the roller should always be open.
Bucks trail by 8. It's Prince on the wing. Outside, Antetokounmpo. A shot, no good. Good D by Mobley.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that
oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. A different look for Milwaukee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Damian Lillard in for Porter. And Cleveland with a change here, too. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Okoro. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. And that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the three. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
The Cavaliers leading by 7. Garland kicks to Mobley. Back to Garland. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Allen, a screen on Trent. And Allen slams it in.
Boy, nice mobility from the 5. Allen is very active offensively.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Pass to Prince. Lillard from outside. Nailed from three-point land. Lillard's got 33 points.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plans.
And that one's good, Mitchell.
Again, it's Donovan Mitchell with a huge night. One of the premier players in our league.
It's Prince on the wing. Back to Lillard. Three-pointer. The shot's good on the assist by Prince. Lillard's got 36.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Pass to Hunter. Lets the 3 fly. Not that time. His 6 miss. He's made 4 of 10 so far. Trent passes to Lillard. The three-pointer, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Garland, nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Always good seeing a guard like Garland score inside.
Trent outside. From deep, Prince. A rebound by Mitchell. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here. And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
And here's Garland for 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. .124 left to play here in the 4th. Lillard from outside. Connects from three-point range. Lillard's got 39.
Custom crafted for moments just like this. Damian Lillard.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Fast break, Milwaukee. Launches the three. Evan Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Pass to Allen. And it's Allen slamming it down.
And just seizing the moment. Allen not shying away in the clutch.
Milwaukee's gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of it. It's up a 3. Rebound by Mitchell. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Here's Milwaukee now. 6-point game. Here's Kuzma. Count it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Kyle Kuzma showing you the killer instinct, which oftentimes is really special, showing you how valuable he is.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Garland against Prince. Pass to Hunter. 5 to shoot. Fires from deep. Drains the three-pointer. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And now, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Donovan. High execution from the team tonight. Did you think the focus was there collectively?
Most definitely. I think, if we don't focus, we might let this game slip away. But for us, it's continuing to plug away. And we're not at our 100% yet. We're not at our best, but we have a lot more things to improve on. But our focus and attention to details really was getting us through.
Looks like you're building towards something special, man. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Donovan Mitchell.